Denver's music scene is diverse to say the least. But with only a few large arenas and concert halls, some would not know how diverse Denver's local music scene really is. These are some of the many music talents and venues Denver has to offer.
Maris the Great.
Maris the Great.
Pure evil wrapped in a bagel. He's a zombie.
One of these hidden treasures of Denver is the local music promoter / zombie Maris the Great. Starting out with a simple website of him and his dream to interview bands and then kill them.
Promotes bands and kills them.
Kills bands.
Slays them.
He kills people and promotes local music.
Ultimately, by this unique brand of promotion, Maris has created a unique form of band advertising.
I'm dead. He killed me.
I'm dead.
I've actually been killed twice and getting ready for a third time.
There are few people who know the Denver music scene better than Maris the Great.
Maris is good for Denver.
Craziest man in the Denver scene.
He's one of the biggest fans of local music in this city. He promotes local music and kills people.
It is I, Maris the Great. Welcome, mortals, to the soiled dove. We're here to see Rubber Planet, the commodes, and the pop-punk lights of Dork. Come on, the party's starting.
Why in the hell would you name your band Dork? And for that very reason is why we named it that. So
I'll be 40 someday and be glad that I did this, you know what I mean? So that's why I did that.
we've gone through some things like in the past year, personally, that have really made us focus. We had some losses in each of our families, actually. It was kind of a bad, 2003 wasn't a great year, personally. And so we just kind of used that to focus on what we're doing. Like, this is why we're doing it, because life is short.
And I went over to their house, and it happened to be the day that Donovan over here bought a guitar, and then so I just started jamming on it, and we decided we should be in a band.
This is kind of like punk rock alternative stuff. We're not straight up punk, and we're not straight up alternative, but rock and roll, pretty much.
I actually do bring all of the musical acts that come in here. Starting to take a turn, and we're going to actually, by March, I'd say 3/4 of the shows that are in here will be national level acts. Soiled Dove is Denver's intimate concert setting. It's one of the best live music clubs in the state of Colorado.
In the mood for a little hip-hop mortal? One club that supports the genre is Crystal Balls out on East Colfax. Check it out.
Crystal Balls was changed here approximately 8 months ago. It used to be the sports field. Local groups are located here. It seems like the national groups, they don't want to play a small place like this because they don't think they can pack it with enough people to make money.
Previously, Crystal Balls has been definitely a venue in which a lot of local talent is showcased, and I'm sure that's why you chose it.
In the last 3 years, we've had all of the Colorado-based bands come through here one time or another, some of them several times. Bands get to know the personnel that work here, and we get to know the band members.
I think the Denver hip-hop scene has a strong underground scene. I think business-wise, the tactics and the knowledge of that is where there's some lacking at, and people have to come together.
And it's just grown, and but the music, it's kind of like you're in the middle of everything.
And this is a family-owned restaurant bar, and it has been for 19 years, and it isn't going to change that I know of.
I'm here at the historic Oriental Theater. Tonight, I'm here to see the mortal band known as Tech.
We are Tech. We're Tech.
We just go out there and have fun, and we just kind of play what we want. Well, I mean, a lot of bands like each other, and we're really not trying to kill each other as far as other scenes go. They do that, and we're really helping each other out.
It's really diverse. There's a lot of really original, creative, different people kind of helping each other out, helping different styles out.
I'm the booking manager for MOD Productions, and I book a lot of the local bands. There's a need for a new venue in Denver where local bands get together. you have the opportunity to put together a ticket that you think is going to be a bunch of your peers, be a mix of bands coming through. We will be allowing local bands to come in that, like I said, have never played on a big stage before, to give them the opportunity to play on a big stage and kind of get their name out there by people that will be walking through.
I'm here at the High Dive on South Broadway, a most acceptable place for mortals to shake their rump. Tonight, spinning right here, is none other than Jason Hella. Enjoy.
We're at 7 South Broadway, that's the corner of Broadway and Ellsworth in Denver. Right now we've been focusing on local bands, and we've been trying to get more national acts in, and hopefully that'll start happening around March.
We try not to hit all the super generic stuff that they usually play on 80s nights. It's basically, you want to make people hear songs they've never heard before and yet they seem familiar.
We are going to have more than live bands, but it is a great place to see a band.
When you play in Colorado, everybody's just doing it for the music, doing it for the one thing.
Probably at this point over 500 working local acts or regional acts up and down the Front Range, and that includes any thing from rock bands to jazz acts, blues, country, and ultimately singer-songwriters. And we just really wanted to give this place, give these people a home for having like one of the best live performance experiences possible.
Whether you like the lyrical stylings of rap, guitar riffs of heavy metal, the traditional rock music, or the anarchy of punk, there is no need to travel far.
Colorado just has the best local band.